Hi, and welcome to PURLs Made Easy's video tutorial, Upload Your List and Create PURLs. First, you'll need to have your list file prepared. You'll want to create what's called a CSV file. You can do this by either exporting your contact data from another system as a CSV file, or, as in this example, create an Excel file and then you can save it as a CSV file. Label your columns appropriately at the top. Unless otherwise specified, PURLs are created using the first and last name fields, if available, then the full name field, and as a last resort, the company name. For first name variable data on your landing pages, for example, Welcome John, you'll want to have the first and last names in separate columns, as in this example. Before saving your file, please check your zip codes. If any zip code begins with a 0, the zeros may not be apparent. In this case, you'll need to highlight the column and right-click on it. Select Format Cells. Select the category Special. Select the type Zip Code. And click OK. Now all of your zip codes will show up correctly. Please note that as of this video recording, a kink in Microsoft causes you to have to complete this zip code formatting process each time you reopen a document. Save this file as a CSV, delimited file. Now let's go ahead with the easy uploading your list and creating PURLs process. From your account homepage, click Prospect Management in the left navigation column. Next, click Upload Lists at the top of the list of links. Then, click the Browse button and navigate to the location on your hard drive that contains the data file. When the file finishes uploading, scroll down and click the Manage List link below the Browse button. The list will most likely process in the top row under Pending List Imports. The length of time it takes to process depends on the size of the file and if larger data files are being imported by other customers. If this is the case, your file will wait in queue until the processing is complete. Once the processing is complete, the file will move down to the Attention Needed to Proceed row as it exists in this example. Now select the correct campaign in the drop-down under Select Campaign and Import Setup. Please note that if you select the wrong campaign, this will append the PURLs to the wrong domain name and you will lose your PURL credits. Backing improperly created PURLs out of the system can cause additional expense. If this has occurred, please visit our online support center by clicking the Support tab at the top menu bar of the PURLsMadeEasy.com website. You can submit a ticket there and we'll provide you with more information on how to proceed. After selecting your campaign, click on the Import Prospects link. The next screen will allow you to map your columns. Choose carefully. If you are going to display variable content, think through how this is going to display before mapping the columns. You only need to map the information that you need to use in the page. If the information has nothing to do with the page, then no worries, it does not need to be mapped. Our system will produce an output file for you, which will contain all original data and column mapping with the addition of the PURLs. You will want to use the output file for your direct mail or email PURL invitations. Once you are sure that you have mapped the columns to the system properly, scroll down. A window with a snippet of the actual data file will display so you can check your column mapping. In the Import Setup area, set your error tolerance. I'm going to leave this at the default of 1%. If there are errors above this percentage, the entire list will fail. If there are errors below this percentage, the good data will append and a bad data CSV file will be available for download in the output package, which will contain all the bad data rows with notes on which parts of the rows have errors. I'll briefly describe an example of a common error. the system has limitations on the amount of characters allowed for various data types. The company name field, for example, only allows 50 characters. Prospects with more than 50 characters as their company name will not be imported and will be released as bad data. Let's move on to the next section. Here, select the radio button to the left of Do Not Update Any Records, create a new record for each prospect. If you plan to make any additions or updates to this list and you know for certain that the columns will always be in the same format, you may want to check Save these import settings for future use. In the drop-down list, select Create PURLs for Campaign, followed by the name of the campaign you wish to use. Then, click the Import Prospects button. This will take you to the Confirm Import Details page. If all items appear correct, click Confirm Import. This is the final step and the system will begin assigning your PURLs. You can back out of the import process until this button is clicked. Your list will return to the Pending List Imports. Once the PURLs have been assigned, the list will move down to the Completed Imports row. You may click the download link to download your list. This is the list that must be used to set up your direct mail or email from, as any duplicate records in the list will be assigned a unique number by the system. You may view your column mapping and campaign information using the links below the list name. Go ahead and download the new list. Now let's open our new list and see the appended personalized URLs. Start by extracting the output package files. Then open the output package folder and locate and open your new list file. The original list I had updated has now been appended with prospect IDs, personalized URLs with and without the www, and an assigned tracking name, which consists of the personalized portion of the PURLs. Now your PURLs are ready to go. But first, go back and preview the web landing pages you created for your campaign, and use the drop-down in the opaque editing panel at the top of the page to view your pages in the live version. Any edits made in the draft version will not become live until you click the Save to Live Version button. Now you're ready to create your personalized URL invitations outside of our system using print or email. Variable data direct mail postcards are a great way to send personalized URL invites to prospects, and we have the perfect variable data printer for you to use. Be sure to watch our next video tutorial, Creating Variable Data Postcards for PURLs.